么故事？Officer Buckle and Gloria。
好棒啊！
好棒哦！我们来听爸比讲这个故事吧。
Officer Buckle 在做什么啊？
我们都在写东西啊。
Officer Buckle knew more safety tips than anyone else in Napville. Every time he thought of a new one, he thumbtacked it to his bulletin board. Safety tip number 77, never stand on a swivel chair.
哦，你看他摔倒了，他站在这个什么旋转的椅子上面。哎呀！
Officer Buckle shared his safety tips with the students of Napville School. Nobody ever listened. Sometimes there was snoring. Afterward, it was business as usual.
你觉得
他会不会摔下来？我不知道，我们继续看下去啊。
Mrs. Toppel, the principal, took down the welcome banner. Never stand on a swivel chair, said Officer Buckle, but Mrs. Toppel didn't hear him. Then one day, Napville's police department bought a police dog named Gloria. When it was time for the Officer Buckle to give the safety speech at the school, Gloria went along. Children, this is Gloria, announced Officer Buckle. Gloria obeys my commands. Gloria, sit. And Gloria sat.
一直不得行。他弄了一样的事。
他做了一样的动作，对。
Officer Buckle gave safety tip number 1: keep your shoelaces tied.
他站起来。
The children sat up and stared. Officer Buckle checked to see if Gloria was sitting in attention. She was.
他好可爱，还笑了。
Safety tip number 2, said Officer Buckle, always wipe up spills before someone slips and falls. The children's eyes popped.
摔倒了。
Officer Buckle checked on Gloria again. Good dog, he said. Officer Buckle thought of a safety tip he had discovered that morning. Never leave a thumbtack where you might sit on it. The audience roared.
跳起来。
Officer Buckle grinned. He said the rest of the tips with plenty of expression. The children clapped their hands and cheered. Some of them laughed until they cried. Officer Buckle was surprised. He had never noticed how funny safety tips could be. After this safety speech, there wasn't a single accident. The next day, an enormous envelope arrived at the police station. It was stuffed with thank you letters from the students at Napville School. Every letter had a drawing of Gloria on it. Officer Buckle thought the drawing showed a lot of imagination. His favorite letter was written on a star-shaped piece of paper. It said, "You and Gloria make a good team. Your friend Claire. I always wear a crash helmet. Safety tip number 7. Officer Buckle was thumbtacking Claire's letter to his bulletin board when the phone started ringing. Grade schools, high schools, daycare centers were calling about the safety speech. Officer Buckle, they said, our students want to hear your safety tips, and please bring along that police dog. Officer Buckle told his safety tips to 313 schools. Everywhere he and Gloria went, children sat up and listened. After every speech, Officer Buckle took Gloria out for ice cream. Officer Buckle loved having a buddy. Then one day, a television news team videotaped Officer Buckle in the State College auditorium. When he finished safety tip number 99, do not go swimming.
这是什么了？
他被电到了，你看，宝贝念啊。
Do not go swimming during an electrical storm. The students jumped to their feet and applauded.
对啊，因为如果你在游泳的那个雷电交加的时候游泳，你会被电到啊，他就被电到了，就跳起来。
Bravo, bravo, they cheered. Officer Buckle bowed again and again. That night, Officer Buckle watched himself on 10 o'clock news.
你看他们。
The next day, the principal of Napville School telephoned the police station. Good morning, Officer Buckle. It's time for your safety speech. Officer Buckle frowned. I'm not giving any more speeches. Nobody looks at me anyway. Oh, said Mrs. Toppel. Well, how about Gloria? Could she come? Someone else from the police station gave Gloria a ride to the school. Gloria sat on stage looking lonely, then she fell asleep. So did the audience. After Gloria left, Napville School had its biggest accident ever.
糟糕。
It started with a puddle of banana pudding. Splat, splatter, sploosh. Everyone slid smack into Mrs. Toppel, who screamed and let go of her hammer.
他从椅子上摔下来。
The next morning, a pile of letters arrived at the police station. Every letter had a drawing of the accident. Officer Buckle was shocked. At the bottom of the pile was a note written on a paper star. Officer Buckle smiled. The note said, Gloria missed you yesterday. Your friend Claire. Don't worry, I was wearing my helmet. Safety tip number 7. Gloria gave Officer Buckle a big kiss on the nose. Officer Buckle gave Gloria a nice pat on the back. Then Officer Buckle thought of his best safety tip yet. Safety tip number 101. Always stick with your buddy.
对呀，要跟好朋友待在一起哦。teamwork 很重要，所以这里有好多 safety tips， 对不对 ？Safety tips 27。然后这是什么？上面写什么？你可以请爸比念了。爸比 ，What's that？
Look both ways before you cross the street.
对呀，我们刚刚才讲的，要左看右看才能过马路哦。那这个呢
？Never eat raw hamburger.
哦，会肚子痛哦。还有什么？
Check how deep the water is before you dive.
对啊，水太深你会溺死哦。那这个是什么？
Never take other people's medicine.
不可以吃别人的药哦。他这是在干嘛？
Never leave a bar of soap where someone might step on it.
你看他滑倒了，像你今天一样，在浴缸里滑倒了。这个呢？
Stay away from cigarettes.
不要抽烟哦。这里说什么
？Never put anything in your nose.
我是不是有跟你说不要把东西塞到鼻孔里？
Stay away from guns.
好危险哦。还有呢？这个是什么
？Never play alone in the car.
在车子里不可以玩。最后一个，这2个。
Keep shoes and a flashlight under your bed. Never fly kites near power lines.
What is?
Never play loud music into headphones.
耳朵会聋掉哦。
What's this?
Never give information over the phone to strangers.
不可以告诉别人你的资讯哦，不可以从电话里面告诉别人。这个呢
？Buckle your seatbelt.
对呀，要坐车要绑安全带。好啦 ，The end. Safety tips.